been sent to church as a child. I use that word sent because that's what happened. Pretty much didn't really want to go. And then in my teenage years, I drifted away, couldn't be bothered, wasn't interested in God. And then I was invited in, I think it was 1984, to go to something called Mission England at Anfield Stadium. Now, being a Tranmere Rovers supporter, I was a little bit sceptical about going along to Anfield, but I went to Anfield, and there's a guy there called Billy Graham who he just talked about freedom. It was, from what I remember, being free from guilt and things that you carry. And he said that God can forgive us from the things that we've that we carry, and can set us free from the sin that we commit, and the burden that brings. And I was kind of sat on the cop, actually. I remember being sat on the cop, and a mate of mine, at the end, he got up to go forward, and he looked at me and he said, "Are you going to come?" And I said, "Nah, I don't think so." But then I just kind of stood up and walked to the front when we were invited to go forward. For some reason, I just went, and somebody prayed for me there. And then I was connected up with a local church who just discipled me really well. You know, they listened, and they tried to answer questions that I had and all that. And it was a great church, really. And then my faith grew. And one of the biggest moments, I think, was when I was at university. That was one of the hardest, most challenging times for my faith, because I came across all kinds of different ideologies, and I call them isms and ologies, that I'd never encountered before, and put them up against my faith to kind of see what made sense of the world more. And they were all great at kind of largely addressing economic issues of money and power and all that kind of thing. But there was nothing else about the rest of life. And it was only my Christian faith that seemed to answer the questions that I had about issues beyond economics and finance, and about relationships and life and work and rest and all those different things. And so that was a huge moment in my life where I thought, this really makes sense to me, and it's something I want to commit to.